Hey everyone, it's Riley from class, and today we're going to do a fun little tutorial video. And for those of you that saw these lovely whiskey glasses, no, we're not teaching you to make a simple burnt orange maple old fashioned where you simply torch the orange peel, add half a shot of maple syrup, a shot of whiskey, shake in a martini shaker and serve. No! Today we're making pancakes. And for those questioning my attire, I take making pancakes very seriously. So, to get started, we have all your basic ingredients. We have your oatmeal, your water, protein powder, and baking powder. And for today, we're going to be making my personal favorite, Blueberry Buckle. So what you got to start with is blending your oats. Now for this, you can use anything. You can use a regular blender, a bullet, or if you want to be lazy, or as I call it, efficient, you can use a coffee grinder. Now normally you'd blend them up fully into your own homemade oatmeal flour, but personally, since we're making Blueberry Buckle and it's a little more country style, I like to just pulse them so it's a little grainy. Done. Now this is where you can see how quickly you can really make these pancakes. Now the length of this video is basically as long as it's going to take you to make them, because now we already have all of our dry ingredients, and just like a martini shaker, so I already have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon in this bowl. Personally, I love cinnamon, so I have the teaspoon. You can use half a teaspoon. I've seen my father use 2 teaspoons. So then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 scoops of protein powder. I recommend Revolution Band vanilla, not vanilla cake. That stuff is disgusting. And your oatmeal. Now you're going to take your water and blueberries for the Blueberry Buckle. Dump in your 1/3 of a cup of water opposed to the half cup that you normally have. Swirl that around, let it sit for a second. Then you're going to stir your dry ingredients together so they're blended thoroughly. I recommend a spork because you can both scoop and sieve while you stir. And that little quick second is perfect to just dump in your water and blueberry mixture and stir that thoroughly. Now, once you're done stirring, this is a good time to turn on your skillet. And that's just to make sure that your skillet or pan is warm to start dumping your pancakes on when you're ready to go. Because this is going to have to sit for about a minute, and it just lets the oatmeal absorb a little bit of the water to thicken up a bit. Now you got to get your element warmed up. A lot of heating surfaces are different. Mine, for example, I have to put on high. A lot of people on average, I'd say, put on medium. And a steel pan that gets hot really fast, I'd actually put that on only a 1/4. Now, I'm going to let this warm up and this sit to thicken, but I'm not going to make you sit through that. 1 moment later. And we're back. Now that the skillet's hot and this is all ready, we're just going to pour these out into whatever size you like. I personally prefer from this portion the size that you get just from making 2 pancakes. So you just dump those suckers on there. And then whenever you're letting these cook, you want to give it about, I'd say 5 minutes per side. But especially with the Blueberry Buckle, you're going to want to wait until there's bubbles coming through the top. Mainly because you use frozen berries, as I recommend, and that just makes sure that it's cooked all the way through. If it's not Blueberry Buckle, you can literally just slide your good old spatula underneath and check the color. Now, I also recommend hitting up Dollarama for one of these pancake spatulas. But I'm not going to make you sit through this either, so we'll be back in a minute. Another moment later. And we're back again. And now that you can see the bubbles starting to come through, but the big thing is you don't want to let them pop and cook all the way through. And now you just want to get ready to flip. If you're doing it on a pan and you like one huge pancake, then you can just flip it from the pan, but since I'm doing the 2 pancakes, it's a spatula, and these are going to be ready in literally 30 seconds from now. Alright, it's been that 30 seconds and it's time to plate and take to the table. Alright, now it's time to enjoy. I personally like the Walden Farm Zero Cal maple syrup if you're being calorie conscious, as well as natural peanut butter, which I just dump on, and then it's time to enjoy. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Were you wearing shorts?
I was wearing shorts the whole time.